Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I just wanted to put some makeup on. It's Sunday, it's my last day of the weekend, and I have a couple of products that are kind of on the chopping block. I was rearranging some of the stuff that I have. My best friend got a little plastic organizer for my makeup, so I was like moving all that stuff over to moving all of my makeup from this tote that I had over to actual drawers. And so I was just kind of taking stock and getting rid of a couple things, and there are some things that I forgot that I had that I was like, I don't really remember liking this, and sorry if I'm a little hoarse. I haven't had my coffee yet. I just saw it and I was like, I don't remember liking this, so I'm kind of giving, I think, two products another try. I have a concealer and then I have a another liquid illuminator. So, oh, and a primer. I have a concealer, a primer, and a liquid illuminator. So, just gonna kind of chat and get ready to go hang out with my husband when he gets here. So yeah, I just want to take a quick second before I get into the video and introduce myself. My name is Haley. Here are my socials. Please go follow me on there. Twitter, I am getting better and better each day about utilizing. And Instagram, I post looks that I don't film. And this is my realm of creativity where I mainly focus on makeup and fantasy related things. So if that sounds interesting to you, please consider subscribing and becoming a companion on my makeup quest. Now, let's get into it. There are a few things here that I don't remember liking that much, and I'm just gonna try and give them another shot today, see if they perform differently with how I do my makeup now, and hopefully give them a second chance to live. If not, I will probably just send them in a package to my sister with this milk lipstick that I promised her a long time ago because I don't like that and I've given it numerous chances. First is this Revlon Photo Ready Prime Plus in the Perfecting and Smoothing. I do have large pores in this area. I really didn't use primer for the longest time. I just now started using this Good Molecules silicone-free priming moisturizer because I noticed a difference in how plump and juicy my base looks. So I forgot it one time and I was like, I could definitely notice a difference. So I bought the full size of that and I've been loving it. But I remember this one, it is a silicone based, and I don't feel like it did enough for my pores. And so we're gonna give it another try again today and see if I actually notice anything different, and hope it survives. Makeup Hunger Games here. Next is something that I feel like everybody loves but me, and maybe that's just my makeup preferences, I don't know, but it's the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. Yeah, I have this in Natural Ivory. When I first was getting into makeup and I got this, I didn't really know what kind of base products I liked yet, and I picked this up. I don't even remember who it was off the recommendation of. Maybe when I was still watching Tati. It was her, I think. It's possible. But I got this and it was just drying really quickly. I have normal to dry leaning skin, and I was just like I was like, okay, I guess this is how makeup is supposed to look. And like my under eyes were just so gross. But then I was also using this like a lot more like quantity wise, because I was still in that drag queen stage trying to learn my makeup from watching drag queens. So I was trying to carve my face, so maybe it was an excess of product thing. I'm going to use it how I use my concealer now and see if it performs any differently. So that's the second item. Third is this liquid illuminator Super Stunner True Blend from CoverGirl. And it is in the shade Pink Pearl. I just remember this being a little too oily, and that's really it. I feel like it broke up my concealer a little bit, so we're gonna try that again. You guys know that I like my Wet n Wild Moonlit Illuminator, so and I like a pink highlight, so hopefully that works. Two other things I'm gonna try and use today for a Butte Bean inspired makeup look. I think I decided what I'm gonna do. And I am going to use, this might be really gross and disgusting, and it might not work at all, but I'm gonna try it, so who knows. I am actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna do it. I almost chickened out. This LA Girl matte flat velvet lipstick in the shade Raven. And I'm gonna see if, because I don't have a like gel liner, I'm gonna see if I can use this for like a base for some shimmer on my eye. I've only ever used it on my lips once, and that was probably more than a year ago, or at least at a year. And then I'm going to go over the top of that with this Prism Cream eyeshadow from AOA. It does not have a shade name, so it's just this blue one. It's very nice and metallic. We're going to do that. I'm going to part my bangs, fill in my eyebrows, and I will be back in just a minute. I'm back. My brows are done. My bangs are parted. It was quite a struggle to get them parted. I just cut my bangs like 2 days ago, and so I have really short pieces. It was a struggle. Anyway, I have already primed my eyes. I don't know how this is going to go, because even though this says that it is a matte flat velvet lipstick, it does not dry down. At least I don't believe it does. We're experimenting. We're gonna try this. I am going to do as she does. I'm only gonna do one eye at a time. Okay, guys? Yeah, stop. I'm going to swipe it on, blink, and then see where it transfers and like make a wing from there. As per Butte Bean's instructions. I don't do well with wings, so you guys are gonna watch me struggle. I am going up from the bottom of my eye, like that. I'm gonna have to clean this up with concealer. It's just not gonna happen. And then just I wouldn't say that that's bad. I actually kind of like the shape. Okay. I mean, obviously I'll make it sharper, but I think the shape is good. I don't know if I'm going to get a point It's just not gonna happen for my eye. I don't think it's gonna happen. I just don't. I think we're gonna leave that there. I think that it's okay. It's gonna be a bitch to get the other side to match, but that's fine. We are going to a smidge of glitter glue, even though I probably don't really need it because this base is tacky anyway. And one of them is a cream shadow and it's gonna adhere anyway, but I'm going to fill the tail end and mostly the inner portion of my eye in with the glitter glue for my first shadow, and I'm just patting that on. And I'm going to go into Tigress, which is this red-orange shimmer color. I'm going to put that all over the wing, fading into most of my eye, and then I'm going to split it with the blue prism color. We're going all sorts of fire and ice today. That same brush, starting in the middle. Going as close to that line as I can. I think that looks pretty nice. You know, for what I have, which is a flat matte velvet lipstick, I think it looks okay. I'm going to take this on the other side of the brush and then just go over where I didn't put the red. And hopefully this works, because this shadow is so stiff and a little skippy. Legitimately the stiffest formula. I got it like this. I don't think this is gonna work out, you guys. I can't get it out of the tube and I can't even barely pick it up on a brush. Okay, we are going to switch blues, I guess. That's a bummer. I was really hoping to give you another chance, my dude. It's like, do you see that? I put in a lot of work into getting this out, and I got that much. And it won't pick up on a brush, so I would not recommend these. They came that difficult. Right, we are going to layer these. I'm going to start with Artemis from my Goddess palette and then go into Sea Breeze from Juvia's Place. I don't think that you can get Juvia's Place singles anymore, which is sad. But I mean, they have to do what they have to do. Thank you, Beauty Bean. Like, seriously, this is gorgeous, you guys. I love this. I don't know if you can see it. I think it looks stunning. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to repeat this on the other eye, and then I will come back when we are ready to do my face. I'm back, and my bangs are down, and I am really impressed with this. I made just a little, this one is not as high as the other one, it's a little straighter, but I think when I close my eyes, you can't really tell. I think that I'm really impressed with how these look. Honestly, I think that they look really cute, and I am kind of excited that I tried that. And no, it didn't work exactly how I thought. I mean, I couldn't get anything out of this, so I'm gonna be getting rid of this. I'm not really gonna pass it on. But we are ready to move on to my base and see what other products we can salvage, because I think that I might, do a couple more looks lipstick as my base and kind of see how that goes, because I was really impressed with how it performed. So is it the blackest? No, but I can also maybe fuss around with setting it with a black eyeshadow. I have one of those now, so it's cool. I am going to, I think I'm going to prime using this first. Then I'm going to go in with this on my like pore areas. I remember that concealer being really dry, so I'm really paying attention to my under eye and making sure it's really hydrated. The smallest amount of this, I'm gonna focus it right here. Then I'm going to see if I can tell a difference. I don't know if you guys can notice a difference on camera yet. I'm going to do a little close-up of my no. No, I don't notice really any difference in my pores at all. Like, I just feel like I still, maybe the minutest amount. No, I just don't see it. I don't see it doing anything. I am going to use my CoverGirl True Blend Illuminator now. I'm going to just use the smallest amount and hit the high points of my cheek, just like I would with the Moonlight. The Moonlight one from Wet n Wild tends to dry down. I don't think that this one does. Yeah, and it's just a little skippy. Like, I'm not getting an even application. Let's go with just a little more. Yeah, I just feel like I'm getting, I don't know, there's just something off about this. Like uneven pigmentation or something. Maybe I'm blending it too far. Maybe it just needs to set like that. But I don't know. I'm doing it exactly how I would do my Midnight one. It's just not liking it. I feel like it is setting down a little bit now. I don't know if you can see that. Like, it's giving a nice, it's a nice glow. That's not my issue. I feel like it's just, I don't know. I just feel like it's a little skippy pigmentation wise. Just don't feel like it is going on evenly. So we are to the True Blend. Okay, I'm going to apply this exactly how I apply my Wet n Wild, because that's how I do my concealer. I'm going to wipe off a considerable amount of it. Okay, I'm going to do my little swipe here and then go around my face and then do a little swipe there. I'm really nervous because I'm pretty sure that this dries down really fast. So starting here and just going like that and hitting this and this. All right, now it's a moment of truth. I'm gonna blend everything. I'm gonna blend everything with my finger as per normal. We're gonna see how the rest of my face goes, because another issue I had was when I was doing the rest of my base, there was a very clear line between the finish of my concealer and the finish of my foundation. So I'm not really a matte or semi-matte kind of gal anymore. So everything's a little more natural leaning, a little dewy sometimes. Really depends, but I don't want there to be like a stark line between where my concealer starts and my foundation starts. And I feel like that was an issue last time. It looks okay. Like, I like how it looks on camera, and up close it is all right. I just am scared that there's gonna be a separation. That makes sense. I know that it is a higher coverage concealer than my Wet n Wild, but I just like the finish of that one just a little bit more. But this one is a little bit of a better shade match for me. I'm going to go in with the smallest amount of foundation and see how this goes. Yeah, okay. One way I look at it is it's great. The other way I look at it, and it looks just heavy. My under eyes are really not about it. Like, I feel covered, but I also feel older. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like my under eyes are, like, my dark circles are pretty much almost covered, or at least significantly covered than my Wet n Wild does. But they look older because they don't look crepey, but they look drier. Like, I'm not going to get rid of it. Not just yet. I'm going to give it a couple more tries because I do like the coverage that I get. I am just not thrilled on the finish. So I'm hoping that the fact that I don't really set my face anymore will make it mesh a little bit better in the end. Kind of, you know how you wear your base and it gets a little more, am I thinking of the word congealed? No. Uniform, we'll just use that. When you wear your base for like an hour or so, it looks a little more set in. So I'm gonna give it a couple more tries, especially since I don't set my base anymore. I know in the past when I was using this, I was doing the dusting under my eyes to keep from creasing, which really isn't that big of an issue for me anymore. Why? I don't know. I probably because I've started to use less product than I did in the past, so that is my guess. I don't set my under eye anymore, so I'm going to see if after a couple hours of wear and a couple more times that if I see if the finish changes a little bit. And, like, I don't know, it looks nice, but if I get really close, I'm really nitpicky, so I don't know. We are going to, what else? Do we have anything else to give a second chance to? I don't think so. Guys, I think we're just finish the rest of my face and chit chat a little bit. I'm going in with my Milk Makeup Bronze stick in the shade Baked. Yeah, so update on my, just an update really. So my husband and I, well, mostly me, because I'm pretty aware of things. I'm aware of more things. I should say that, because my brain just doesn't stop. We had an agreement that we were gonna kind of keep each other in check and not let one or the other go too far with like purchasing. Like, he likes makeup, he likes magic cards, and I like makeup, and we just kind of wanted to balance each other out. And so for, I don't want to say the longest time, but for a while we had an agreement where I wouldn't get new makeup. Our purchases would equal each other. So if he went and bought $60 worth of cards, then I could go and get $60 worth of makeup, and vice versa. Just to keep each other in some sort of accountability. But what has happened recently is that he has been trading cards with his friends, which is great. And he comes home on Fridays when he is out playing with his friends from work, and he has new cards to show me. And it dawned on me that he's getting new cards, but he's not having to spend money on them, which is fine. That's great. But now the only time he or us are really buying new cards is on the collection releases. There's usually 1 to 2 a year. There's always usually 1, but sometimes there's 2 a year. And those are pretty spread out. So I would have, if we were continuing the way that we were going, I had like guilt when I wanted something and I felt like I couldn't get it, and I just didn't want to kind of deal with that guilt anymore. So I brought up to the fact that, you know, he was getting new cards and I wasn't really getting any new makeup because he wasn't spending money. And I want to be able to get new things. I want to be able to do more review videos, try new formulas, do, you know, whatever I want really, but within some sort of parameter. So from here forward, that is kind of really dissolved that agreement, and it's, I have budgeted myself for my channel. From moving forward, I have a budget of $100 a month with one pre-release or pre-sale, one pre-sale, because I didn't want to include the pre-sales in my budget, because usually, especially with indie products, you're not going to get them right away, which is fine. I still want to support people, but I still want to be able to have stuff to kind of grow and do different things. So I have one pre-sale and $100 a month. I don't think I'm going to use it every month, but it is more just for me to not feel that guilt of wanting something and not feeling like I can buy it because he's not spending money. So it's to help me, and you know, I don't want to feel guilty for wanting something, and it's not him. He's not making me feel guilty. He is not making me feel guilty. It's myself. It's just for me and to make me feel better, to soothe myself. But yeah, I have 2 pre-releases that I bought that I'm hoping to get by November-ish. One I should have roughly in November. So I have 2 pre-releases, and then I just got, I made a whole BH order that I should have hopefully by next weekend to film with. But yeah, I'm really excited that I was able to kind of talk to my husband and tell him what I needed, and he was like, yeah, no, that makes sense, and I'm very fortunate to have him. But yeah, I think that's really all the changes that I have to my channel. I'm hoping I have a new idea. Oh, I'm hoping to get another Fierce Face up for you guys for spooky season. So be watching for that. I'm hoping to get it up on the week of Halloween probably, because I'm going to have to do a lot of pre-filming for that anyway. So, because I'm in a wedding that week. So, I'm really excited to do budget content with you guys. I think I'm going to do like a what I might pick up this month kind of video at the beginning, or like the end of next month, or like the end of a month, or the end of the month before, and then obviously like budget roundup and how much I spent on my budget and stuff like that at the end. And yeah, tell me what you guys are interested in grabbing, if there's some old products, new products. I'm really just looking to grow. I'm really interested in what you guys want to see, and if it falls within, you know, something that I'm not obviously going to review everything, but if it falls within my preferences, then I will more than likely pick it up and do a review for you guys, do some looks, and yeah, I'm really excited about this kind of new avenue of my channel that's going to be open. That is it for me, guys. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys are most looking forward to me picking up, if you are looking for a specific review, and I would just be really interested to see what you guys are itching to get me to try. Yeah, and I will see you guys later. Bye.